Go live. Going live. We are going live, guys. Says we're going live. We're live, going live. We are live. What's up, guys? Thanks for joining. Uh, so, let me know if this is peaking or not. I had to readjust some more stuff. Um, so we're gonna build that PC on that test bench from that video you guys saw the other day. I actually took it completely down, processor, all that. We're actually going to use a different cooler. We're actually going to probably use, I think it came with the Prism cooler, not the Wraith cooler. So we're going to have to take the motherboard out of the box and do all that fun jazz. So anyway, how you guys doing, man? Devin, what's up, Devin? Excelment, what's up? Live, we're live. Yes, we are. So, real quick, if you see behind me, um, we got that $5 bin sale stuff going on. I got me a gimbal for a phone. Got me a nice little gimbal for your smartphone. So you guys know I had a gimbal. I did a video on the gimbal for the GoPro. Well, this is for your phone. So that's that was a pretty good deal. Somebody's letting the dogs out. I don't know. I wasn't expecting to do this. I don't know what happened to that other phone I had. But yeah, I think I got this for 13 bucks. And I got a set of Cowan headphones. Box is a little damaged there, and but it's still in the plastic. It's Bluetooth plus it has a microphone on it. So I picked that one up, and that I think I paid a total of $21, $23 for both of them. So some good score tech this week. Good score tech this week. Uh, we uh, we did pretty good. There's nothing in there today or this week, so maybe we got a break this week. But there's some good tech we got. So yeah, just if you're outside of your of this area, which you guys don't. I mean, some of you guys know where I am. Some of you don't prefer it that way. But check out your local Facebook. See if somebody's got something like I have locally here. Just to pick apart, find some neat tech. If you guys been following me or what have you, we have found some pretty good stuff. Pretty good stuff. So anyway, who wants to build a computer? Who wants to build a computer? I got the GoPro going. So what we're actually going to do is we're actually going to go over to this area over here and start building on a computer. See your new case. Yep, got the Dynamic Mini. I was waiting for somebody to notice that. Yep. So what we're building today is actually going to go into that case there. So yeah, I got the 011 Dynamic Mini yesterday morning. Me and Chris went down to Micro Center yesterday, picked it up. Wish we would have got down there earlier. We could have putting the dogs out again. We could have probably gotten at least a 3060 Ti. They had a crap load of cards come in yesterday, and then apparently, from what I understand, there was a buttload. What's up, Penny? There was a buttload of cars, a buttload of people down there, and they said it was wrapped around. And Micro Center, I believe, over the weekend or last weekend, they actually made a rule now you can't camp out there. So they start giving out vouchers at 9 o'clock in the morning, and you have to show up at 9. You can't, I guess, camp out or what have you. So I guess that's just I don't know. I don't know. People have been doing it for over a year now, and now it's a bad idea. So it's whatever. So anyway, who wants to build this thing? You want to build this? Let's build this. I'm gonna bring it on over to the table over yonder. I don't know. No GPU score. I didn't buy one. So where was what we have? We're gonna. I don't have a way to, after I start this up, to throw it on the screen. I may be able to adjust the GoPro because I have it hooked up to this monitor over here. Might be able to bring it over to this monitor once we get it all hooked up and make sure it boots and check out some temperatures. I don't have another capture card to hook up to throw into OBS whenever we get it done. So I'm going back to the GoPro. It's got a 4K camera. So let's try to utilize that the best we can. And we'll go from there. So let's go ahead and, oh, you want me to go over the specs? I'll go over the specs real quick. We've got a Tomahawk, an MSI Tomahawk Max B450. We're going to use one of those GameX 700, one of those GameX 700 power supplies. We're going to use AMD 3600. And then we're going to actually use the Corsair Vengeance Pro. We're going to put 32 gigs of RAM in there at 3600 megahertz. And then we're going to put a GT710 on there because that's all I have right now. All the graphics cards are being utilized. The 1050 Ti is in Gramps. The 1660 Super is in Mel's. Letting the dogs out again. The 2080 Ti and the 1050 or the 1650 are both in the midlife crisis over there. So all I have really is the GT710. So it's what it is. It's what it is. So oh, and we're gonna put, and it's already preloaded with Windows. We're gonna put a Western Digital Blue 1 terabyte M.2 in there. So all right, let's go ahead and start building. And I'll throw some tips and here with it for people who are coming in watching later and are kind of new to all this. So let's go ahead and see what we have. Gotta move the microphone. All right. So don't mind the mess over here. I'm cleaning up a lot of this stuff here. So, but let me know if you can or can't see this. I was having a hard time getting the lighting. So, what we're going to do first is, I believe that cooler that was on there, like I said, I think it's the Prism and not the, oh crud, the Wraith. So, we got the back plate that's kind of not on and on and not on. So go ahead and get that thing going before we throw it on that test bench. Oh, come on, Charlie Brown. God bless it. They keep letting the dogs out. All right. Oh boy. Let's pull out this cooler real quick. See which one's in here. I believe it is the Prism. That specs can crush the green machine. Not sure about the GPU. Little fisheye would see well. Yeah, that's the GoPro. GoPro's always got that fisheye thing going. I don't know why. But you know what? For what we're using this for, you know, it'll work. It will work. So I'm more worried about the lighting than anything, if anybody can see it or not and how clear it is. Alright, so this is what I thought. We're gonna have to clean off the thermal paste on this. And alright, well, wasn't expecting that, but that's alright. That's why we got the pooper tails. The pooper tails. GoPro good for sweet action like building PC. Yeah. I mean, the GoPro works, you know. Look at all that gunk on there. Look, gunk. Got a lot of gunk on it. Clean out this gunk. douse that paper towel. Oh my goodness. Now I will tell you, I did buy this CPU and the motherboard, and I actually got 16 gigs of the Ripjaw RAM. I think I got it for 300 bucks. So not a bad score. Not a bad score. I'm all about getting deals, guys. This this time that we're in, it's yeah. So trash can's gone. Way over there. Way over there. So two. That's odd. Alright, well, let's go ahead and put the CPU in and all that stuff, and then we'll throw it on the test bench. How about that? Now, rubbing alcohol is perfect thermal paste cleaning. Yeah. Yep. I always suggest using that. This is the part that I always hate, just for the fact that it's the most expensive thing that's on the whole computer. Now, for you newbies out there, my eyes are horrible, so I need to look. Trying to find my. Most time it's like this, so. Alright, I'm going to have to use the magnifying glass because I can't. Yep. Alright, that's what I thought. Alright, I don't know if you guys can see this or not. I'm going to try to get a good close-up on here. There is a little itty bitty triangle right there. I don't know if you can see it or not. But right here, there's actually, and we'll take a gander at it. Poo-poo. Poo-poo. On the actual slot. See that little triangle there on the motherboard? Okay, you want to line that up. That CPU and that triangle on the socket. Come on, turd bucket. With each other. That's the way it goes. It doesn't matter if it's Intel or AMD. That's the way it's gonna roll. So, and then we're gonna slide it on in. There. See, feel it. See it click. Go on down. Pop it on there, and you are in. You have Houston. We have liftoff. All right. So now what we're going to do is line up. Really? I know I need to put thermal paste on here. I'm just lining up my holes first. All right. So I want the AMD on this side, and my RAM's going to be in the way. So let's put it this way. I don't mind it this way. I wish I could turn it. It's a little dark. I can't see that well. Okay, so let's get some thermal paste. Now, you don't need to put a whole bunch, okay? You really don't. If you put too much, it will actually when it smears around your CPU, you want it enough to where it's gonna cover your CPU for thermal, but if it overspills, you're gonna have yourself a mess whenever you go to change this stuff out. So I'm gonna actually just do the dot in the middle method. Okay? So let me know if you guys can't see this. Now I do have some other stuff, but I'm gonna use this stuff because I'm alright, just put a little dot right there, right in the center. Right in the center. That should be plenty. That shall be plenty. And try to line up these holes. And I'm going to start on one side, if I can. And then on the other. On the other. And we'll just do like a crisscross method. Get them started. And once they're started, this last one I'm going to go down snug. And then cross back over. Maybe. It's not liking it. It's that stupid back plate. Not a fan. Gonna break it. There it goes. Alright, so when it gets to a point, it actually has a torque on there, so see, it won't go no more. So that's pretty cool, it's got that. That one side was the only one that wouldn't start. You know, if this side here is doing the same thing to me. Okay. I don't know if you guys can hear it torquing or not. You don't want to go tight, just snug. Just snug. Alright, cool. CPU and cooler put in place. Boom. Wow, the gold triangle smaller than what you... Yeah, well, yeah, they're small. They've gotten small. Yeah, I know, I didn't forget the thermal paste. I was just trying to line up the holes, make sure that everything fit. That's, you know, you don't want to go through all that stuff and then nothing fits, right? So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie this thing in a knot for some cable management. I don't think this one has RGB on it. Put that on there. Boom, done. Boom, done. Alright. So now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take this. I do like that low profile though. Bring the test bench over. Try not to drop everything. Go ahead and put this turd on the test bench, shall we? Yes, sir. Let's put it on the test bench. Yes, but that triangle, they're getting smaller and smaller. That's why I'm saying you got to make sure that you get that triangle lined up with the triangle on the board, or you're gonna have yourself a bad day, a really bad day. All right, so remember these things I was telling you on that video. So, like I said, you don't want to start moving this thing around and then it's only sitting on those screws. And then what happens if, you know, you're moving it around or whatnot and it falls off the bench? You don't want that. You just snug these down. Just don't have to go super tight with them. I did this during the video too. That one corner just. Alright. I mean, I guess technically, you know, you can do two, but I like being precautious, so we'll throw 4 of them on there. Hey, move up closer to the motherboard so it's more centered. More like that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm building a computer and trying not to watch. Wish they go easier. Wish they go easier out of where you hook the motherboard. Where Ryzen Intel is. Out right away instead. Okay, I don't know if you guys see this right here. This is for whenever I get this thing hooked up. I can turn it on. Alright, so we're gonna do the M.2 next. Let's go ahead and get the M.2 out of the way. So I got a Western Digital 1 terabyte NVMe M.2. Like I said, I've already got this one preloaded with Windows. So, I will tell you that the screws for the M.2 are a pain in the arse. Pain in the arse. So, but 1 terabyte will be plenty. So, I'm gonna pop that there. The only thing about this is a cheaper board, so it doesn't have come on. It doesn't have heat sink on it. I goofed up. Not very bad though. I put this screw on here and I forgot. Alright. You guys see? It's not in there. It came out. There it goes. And it's in. It's in, it's in. Big guy fix it. It's a perfect to help putting small screws like NVMe drives with magnet tips. Yep, the fake iFixit. I like the fake iFixit. I like the real iFixit too. Alright, so okay, we're gonna go with some 32 gigabit Corsair Vengeance Pro, ESL RGB, and it is 3600 megahertz. Everything AMD likes. So here's a nice little pro tip for you guys. Okay. Here's your RAM module. Okay. You see how you got the specs on one side and the name on the other? 99.9% of the time, the specs, the sticker with all the serial number and all, point towards the CPU. So when you put them in, they'll go right in. See how it's got the thing? Goes right in, right towards the CPU. And it's clicking into place. So if you find yourself not wanting to line up, you got this slot here in the middle, and actually on the motherboard there's a slot on the DIMM that it lines up with as well. So if you get it reversed, it won't go. And it gives you a nice little click, letting you know, click, click, bang, it's in. So, and then boom, you're done with that. So, yeah, we got our CPU in, we got our cooler on, we got our M.2 on, we got our RAM in. This next thing we gotta do is put a graphics card on here. Like I said, it's not the best one in the world, but it's gonna have to do, right? Because it's what it is. It does not take power. So what I'll probably do before we put the card on, just because it doesn't even click into the slot. Most of the time you got these slots here. You open these up and you put your graphics card in, because it's got the full PCIe Express chip on there. It'll go on there and click in place, but this one don't, because it's actually a 1X. So, but on this particular board, all we really need is our 24 pin, which is going to go right here. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, you guys, it looks like it's dark on the screen too. I don't know. It is dark here. I'm having a hard time somewhat seeing. So we're going to grab our 8 pin for the CPU, and it's going to go right here. Okay. Some of your bigger motherboards actually have a 6 and a 4 pin, or 2 4 pins. So I know Midlife Crisis has, I think, 2 6 pins or 2 4 pins, because it's the CPU that's in there is hell bent on power. So now we're going to put the 710. It's 2 gigabytes, the DDR5, just well enough to probably play Roblox and Minecraft, and that's about it. But hey, if that's all you play, I think these are going for like 60, 70 bucks. They require no power. So, yeah, I told you, it's just a 1X. So it'll actually go right into that first one. And that one's done. And then what we're going to do, grab this HDMI cable. But don't fall on me. And plug it in. Ah, but wait, Ryan, what about peripherals? Well, I've got you covered there too. 'Cause I have a mouse and keyboard. A mouse and keyboard. Running out of room. Real estate's not very cheap around here. What a wiring nightmare, right? throw that there. And then we'll throw the mouse on here. Throw the mouse on it. Come on, turd bucket. There it goes. Okay. So I'm actually going to probably try to adjust this GoPro so you guys can actually see the screen. Okay. We'll adjust this, and then perhaps we'll bring this. And hey, I'm a one-man band here, okay? Alright, so it's about as low as I can get it, but it's going to go on that screen right there. Okay, we'll get the alcohol out of the way. And then we got the mouse and the keyboard here. Alright, so I don't remember if that power supply is turned on or not. So 3, 2, 1. Oh, we got something. We've got something, Houston. We have something. Okay, now I'm not going to be able to see chat for a minute. See if we did anything right here. Nope. Still ain't got nothing right here. What's Devin say? 75 for a PCI slot. Yep. 8 or 16, I believe, is the same. Right. All right, let's try to pull it back over to the... Ah, there we are. What? Device change, CPU or memory or CMOS has been cleared. Please enter. Okay. F2, whoops. See what we get. I took this all down. I tore this whole thing apart. It's rebooting, so I'm going to have to bring it back up to there. Up to there. Come on, turd. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. Oh, it's doing something. Hey, I see a Windows. I see a Windows. I see a Windows. Yay. Oh, looky, looky. Looky, looky. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Where's my mouse? My mouse not hooked up. My mouse ain't working. What's going on with the mouse? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, come on. Now, I don't have internet on this thing. I do not have internet, and I don't have a wireless adapter to hook it up to, so I can't even go in there and play a game. However, we can go in here to core temp, see what our temps are. Let that run a little bit. CPU sitting at 44, 40, run at 3600, 3600, 3300, 4100. That's megahertz. 6 cores, 12 threads, 3 So let that thing run up. We're getting up to 50, 40, 47, 50. No, I'd hate to even try to run heaven. I don't know if I got Cinebench on here or not. Nope. I do not. Sitting at 40 C. 40 degrees C. Shoot, I don't have much of a games. So, yeah, it's working. It's working. Let's see here. You guys want me to go in and to the BIOS and check out, why don't we do that? Why don't we go into the BIOS and turn on XMP? I got the device that changed message before when. Yeah, I mean it's it's probably because of the RAM when I changed the RAM. Because I mean I pulled them out and then probably put them in different slots. I didn't even look to see which slots they're supposed to be. But I'm gonna go check XMP. So let me try to put this window here where I can monitor chat just a little bit. That way I can see what you guys are talking about. Alright, let's go into the BIOS. The BIOS. The BOPU. You got the GPU and the CPU and the BIO. Restart. Should be delete. I ain't been in the BIOS on this board yet, so it's kind of curious. Oh, it's gonna bring it back. Alright, here's the BIOS. Memory. Alright, XMP is off. Let's turn it on. 1 and 2. Let's see here. Current RAM is 2133 megahertz. Get the XMP going. XMP, buddy. Don't really have any fans, so I ain't gonna worry about fans. Just looking at some stuff. Yeah, I don't have any of that stuff on here yet, Devin. I'm gonna probably do the overclock another day where I can actually throw it up in OBS and not throw it on the screen here because you guys can barely see this anyway. So I just wanted to. I don't want that. It should be F10. Yes. XMP disabled. No. What? It's turned on, right? Gotta learn this BIOS on this motherboard. CPU. Alright, let's see what we got. See what we get. See what we get. Oh boy. Well, I thank you four for coming in and watching. And for the other four that came in and left, it'll be up later. You can watch it then. Yeah, I know. I'm doing it now. Alright. Let's go to. Let's see the performance real quick. Okay. Bring it up. Memory. Speed 3600 megahertz. Woohoo! We got XMP. Woohoo! Alright. So, only 3 gigs being used, 28 gigs available. And what happened to my... It locked up. Why did it freeze? Sunny 90 degrees. Really? Hell, why did it lock up? Did it not like XMP? Really? It locked up. Never locked up on me before. Let's fire it back up and see if it happens again. Then we're going to go in there and we're going to change the XMP and turn it off and see if it locks up on me. How about we do that? I don't know why it froze. Did it freeze because I turned XMP on there? Yeah, I'm checking. I'm going. See if that thermal paste didn't take. I don't use that thermal paste. That's thermal paste I normally don't use. Core temp. Pull that up. Sitting at 55, 54, 49. Yeah, this cooler isn't really doing much. Yeah, it's going to 60, 59, 58. Let's go to task manager. I mean, she shouldn't have froze up on me like that. $49, $48, $46. Memories at 36. $49, $47. $45. $52. I mean, the temps aren't that bad. I'd like them a little bit lower, but I think that cooler that's on there, I may have to go back to that big one. That big one there was running at about 38 consistently. Let's see what it does, because it's sitting at it's going between 50 and 44 on the temps. Being open like this, it shouldn't be running that hot. It's a neat time saver, but generic setting to work. No, I get it. I get it, Excel. I mean, I'm just, trying to make content here. That's not bad, Tim. Oh, well, I'm just kind of curious if it was just a system hiccup that it froze, because the CPU was only running at 2%. I can't tell you what the temperature was, but after rebooting it and sitting between 44 and 50 degrees Celsius, there's no overheating. The RAM wasn't being utilized that much, so there's not anything that indicates why it would have froze or why it should have froze, other than just computers, man. Computers. That's all I can say is computers. So, I don't know. It's run pretty good. I ain't got the internet on here, like I said, but uh, wish I had more stuff. Um, but you know, this thing's gonna go inside of yeah, see, it just froze again. 47 degrees on the temp. It just froze again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna turn it off, and I don't know if you can see it because it's a white screen that I had up there. I'm gonna turn it off, go back into the BIOS, and I'm gonna turn XP off and see if it freezes again. I don't want that. Alright, let's turn it off. Turn it off. 10, save, restart. Let's go. See what we get. See what we get. See what we get. I don't know if you guys can see that screen when it's white like that. Yeah, the BIOS might need to be updated for the support. I haven't ran it with XMP enabled on this thing yet. And to be honest with you, what I'm going to be using this for, there isn't really any reason to. But let's see what we get. Let's see if it freezes now with it off. Because like I said, I've been running this computer for a while on this test bench and never had it freeze before, all the way up until I just turned this XMP on. So let's see what we get. Dun dun dun. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I know it's a white screen. It's probably blowing the picture out, because all I see on my side over here is just a white screen. So I don't know if you can actually see it or not. Let me know if you guys can actually read that screen. I don't know. Let's take a gander. Take a gander. That goes back into here. See if it freezes. It's not frozen yet. The CPU's only running at 1%. Memory's going. It's still saying 3600. I don't know why. I turned it off. All white. Yep, I know. You guys can't see it. I had a feeling about that. Kind of felt like you guys probably wouldn't be able to see that. Me apologies. Me apologies. Yippers. Yippers. Nopers. It's all white. Let's see if it freezes. Not frozen yet. Not frozen yet. So it's possible that turning that on froze it. And like Excelment said, you might need a BIOS update, which I'm probably not going to do. Not freezing, not freezing, not freezing. Alright, well, Tell you what, there's the computer. I hit the table. It's probably barely in there. What we got? What we got? We got anything? I think I jarred it loose. I'm getting ready to go there. Oh, it restarted. Oh well. We'll go back over here, guys. Back over to the good camera. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. Awesome sauces. I'm probably not going to use that Prism cooler. I'm probably going to end up using that other one that I got anyway, the white one. So, cool beans. Cool and beans. All right. So that was pretty good. I mean, shoot, we built that computer in less than an hour. Yeah, it's not going in a case. You know, put it in a case is going to take a little bit longer to do. But, you know, I haven't built the computer on here live yet, so I figured since we got the test bench going, we'd go ahead and tear down the one that was on there and just rebuild it live on the show. So I don't know if you guys enjoyed that or not. I kind of did. Small little tips here and there to help some of the new ones that come across the channel to keep an eye out on. Get AMD. Yeah, I think they got away from that latch mount. I mean, I know. Well, no, they didn't because that Wraith cooler's got the latch mount on there. That came with the Ryzen 9 that I got, and I put that on Gramps over here. So that one's got the latch mount on it. So it's pretty good. Turn his gain down a little bit. I think I'm peaking. But no, they didn't get rid of the latch mount altogether because that big Wraith one over there, it's got it. So I'm probably not going to use that Prism cooler, even though it's a 3600. I'm going to use a completely different cooler. I'm going to probably use that white one that's sitting over there. That one keeps those temperatures pretty cool. So we'll see because it's kind of tall, and yeah, it'll fit in there. But I have some other plans in that build to do after I get the build done. I have some other plans along with it, so I'm gonna see if that's gonna work and measure what I'm gonna be doing with it. So I don't know. Do you guys have fun? Let me know in the comments below after the stream if you like to see more of that. Maybe I can take one of these other computers at some point in time and take the GPUs out of it. I will tell you, I wouldn't mind doing a live show and not such a tight niche here, but with this camera and actually do over in that part of the set, that I built, and I've done some stuff, and my wife wants to come on the show and help me one day, and I think what we'll probably end up doing is doing a complete build over there. I mean, case, motherboard, everything down to the wire, and just have fun. And she's gonna actually monitor the chat so she can tell me what's going on in the chat and whatnot. Because honestly, it's hard for me to read the chat and do what I'm doing because I feel like sometimes I'm pausing to read the chat, you know. So anyway, I'm sitting at 54 minutes. We try to keep this thing an hour, so I think we did pretty good here. So anyway, Any questions for me? Any comments? You guys enjoy that last video? Let me know. So, do me a favor, share this channel. Try and get as many subscribers as I can. We're getting views, just not the click on the subscribe button. So, anyway, have a blessed day, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and jet on out of here, and I hope you had fun. We'll see you on the next one. All right. Hey, and if you have any ideas for the live show or any videos, let me know in the comments below as well. All right. Ready for Windows upgrade? No. I want Windows 7. So, but we're at. So, all right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get you out of here. All right, guys. Be kind to each other. We'll see you later. Bye.